So the first one is, which of your done-for-you services would you recommend for the following scenarios to rank fast? Local lead gen. Number one, local lead gen for an agent working within a certain radius, rank for a main keyword and subdomains for each city. Again, the done-for-you services we would recommend are the same that we talk about in the battle plan. You know, there's, and I mean, I'll kind of run through them right now very quickly, but it's the same process. And whether it's for local or for even national type terms, it's just for national type terms, you're typically going to require more of the things, whatever they are, right? So, but for local, I always recommend a syndication network that's branded for the brand name of the company, period. If you know, that's the first thing we do is syndication network. Then once that's delivered, then we end up ordering a drive stack, an RYS drive stack, because that's how you can build that association between brand name and keywords that you're trying to target, and or locations as well. And then blogging to your money site, if you have a money site, blogging to that to feed the syndication network, but you're going to include those syndication network URLs in your drive stack order so that those get built into the profile. Press release announcing the new business. And then what I like to do is use blog posts as an excuse to publish new additional press releases. For example, you know, if you get on a regular basis of, maybe let's just use as an example of 2 press releases per month. So you'd highlight or promote 2 different blog posts per month with a press release, if that makes sense. Because then you can do a whole bunch of what we call PR silo stacking. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just go to our YouTube channel and search PR silo stacking or press release SEO. Either one of those will work, and you'll be able to find a webinar where we talked about that. From there, you've got we got the embed packages, especially for local. It works really, really well. If you go to mgyb.co and you can embed your GMB map URL, or your map, excuse me, and do an embed blast for that. And then link building to that works really well. Link building to your drive stack, the add ID local iframe loop, that's something else that works very well. So just putting all of those components together. And then being consistent, again, blogging consistently. If it's GMB, you want to be doing GMB posts consistently. Those are all things that once you get started, you just keep them going. It's like keeping your foot on the gas, and it starts to build momentum. And once you once you put all these pieces together, then you should start to see significant results. My time frame for getting significant results with a GMB, it depends on the competition. If it's a kind of a you know, a suburb area with low competition, I can usually get results within 30 days. But if it's a more competitive area, then I usually tell a client the timeline to expect significant results is 3 months, but I usually end up getting results within about 60 days, just putting all of those pieces together. And those are, you know, pretty much the same. And I'd rather under promise and over deliver than try to tell a client, you know, I can get you results in 60 days and then have something happen where I don't get results in 60 days. And then I you know, have not delivered upon what I promised. So I always try to set expectations for 90 days. And just by putting all those pieces together and start to build momentum, then it ends up usually within 60 days, I get significant results. Only the most competitive areas does it take usually 90 days to get significant results. Marco, what say you on that?
I say that local is relative. We do the same thing for anything. The foundation is the same. Just how much of it is the only question, right? Some need more power. And even at the local level, I've come across keywords that are just a bitch to get to that. Man, it's just rough. But then you just have to keep hammering it. I brute force shit. So if something doesn't work the way that I want, I just give it more of it and force it to work. The way that we do it, though, is how we approach the entity at a local level and at the national, global, affiliate, whatever it is level. You have to work it a little bit differently. And that's all throughout our training. We did a webinar, the entity webinar in MGYB, right? It's one of the update webinars. We did that. And we showed how it's done. So I suggest start going through our stuff. Take a look at everything. We have tons of resources. Our YouTube channel is a great resource for free information. I mean, we have, I don't know how many thousands of hours of training in there and webinars and just things that we go over and maybe we update or we'll do a training webinar, whatever it is that we do, plus the mastermind. the Semantic Mastery Mastermind, that's where we really get down and get to the nitty gritty and give people the best tools and the best way to approach whatever it is that they're doing. But at this level and what you're looking to do, I don't treat them any differently, man. The only thing that my approach is a little bit different as far as the entity that I'm going to show Google.